Hello guys, welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we sell our program, for here we will bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's news. Paul Merson don't come as I call it talk about Arsenal's top 4 chances. Paul Merson is one of our super monitoring spirits and the guy is one of the Arsenal legends. So Papa can talk say this season will do like this now. Arsenal's top 4 chances don't they very good for this season. Like we stand a better chance to finish in the top 4 because exactly what Wenger they talk, when the other people say they talk, say this season is a very unique season. You get all those high flying sides where they fly, where they run up and down. One season don't start, them know they fly again. So what you go think say now cause I see that the other oppositions, like the other teams in the league, don't strengthen, like they are now stronger. I'll be sure and say the top teams they underperform. What you will talk to now be the reason we make things gonna happen like this. We make Arsenal come win their first 5 back, and we can't lose our Manchester United match. Yet we still top the league. What you go talk to now they responsible for that. For me, I know say Arsenal also strengthened remarkably. You know, go compare the Arsenal of last season and the Arsenal of this season. There's a significant difference in terms of quality of players. So that's why Arsenal they where they dey, and this goes to show say spending money goes a long way to strengthen a side. Look at the Newcastle United now. Newcastle after don't scam them. All those one why they talk before the season starts. Newcastle will challenge on the top for but they not go smell them. Shishi. You know that they see them. They don't go smell them at all. Though they feel they compete for maybe UEFA Europa Conference League, but it's top 4. Bottom of their hand, they know they smell outside again. Well, let's just see how things keep going. At least we will keep this momentum from the match day 6 to like match day 15 or match day 16, like the first half of the season. It will give me an idea of where we will end at the end of the season, even though all road leads to the top 4. We'll see as things they go. Then away from that, Arsenal women don't beat Brighton women 4-0 yesterday to start their season, and now 2 goals from Betmead and 1 from Little and 1 from Blackstenius. Now make the team 4-0. I watched the match. They show up for Arsenal.com. Arsenal women were very good on the ball. They created a lot of chances. Supposed to reach like maybe 9-0. They played very well. Like they outplayed that Brighton. Remember I told that talk say for the last 10 games we don't play against Brighton women. We won 9 and drew 1. Like they were no match for us. We just decimate them. Like they're too small. They don't be our mates. They don't be our level. You get. So I like the way the girls they play until the next match. I hope so when I watch the match. I will not think see the match. I mean I've not even watched the match self. At the same time, the Carabao Cup, they don't fix our own game for 3rd round. So Arsenal will play Brighton for the 3rd round. So I never know the kind of squad we will see. They would expect to see people like Marquinhos, people like Arteta, people like Fabio Vieira, you know, all those our fringe players. People waiting for our second 11, and then we will deploy to go play this competition. Now competitions don't they come thick and fast. Many things don't they come around. So this one on November 9, and then we'll play the 3rd round. So I never know whether this one now replay go involve or replay no go involve. Well, let's keep watching. For the media setting, they call the interview Arteta onto press conference level, and they call they ask him say what do you think about this Ben White injury. So Baba can talk say Ben White no get injury. Say the guy fully fit. Remember say yesterday you get news wey break say Ben White get injury, but he no dey serious enough for him to come step out make him no play. What I can talk say it go make sense for them put a Ben White for bench if he get injury. Then they deploy somebody like a Tomiyasu. But now when they talk say Ben White no get injury, say he's going to play his feet. You get. So the reason we make Gareth Southgate of the 3 Lions no selector, that's England coach, no selector, no be because he get any niggling injuries. It's just normal selection problem. You know selector be sick, you know selector. It's not because he's sick or something. The way it was peddled yesterday. So the gaffer Arteta don't come outside. They debunk that rumor. Say Ben White is 100% fit and is good to go. You get. So in the future, we'll just see how things go. Also, Arteta never rule out Zinchenko for the Brentford match because they ask Arteta about Zinchenko. Say, how far we hear saying gets injury, you get. So Baba Kanto say it is true to say that they talk say Zinchenko get a muscle injury. Fine, see they assess him, say although Zinchenko, it is possible to say the injury will keep him out, but they will assess him today, you get. Because after today, I know we are playing tomorrow. So they go ask him today. I think that talk say everybody will be say it be like say them get injury, one injury or another. They go assess them today. Then at the end of the today, they go take a decision. Go know whether you are fit to play. That's like a late fitness test. Go know whether you are good to go or you are not good to go. Because the rumor over here be say Zinchenko, even though be saying rumors, because many reputable news organizations even post time you get. I saw it on Metro, I saw it on Sky Sport, like many people publish that news together. They talk say Zinchenko don't get a muscle injury, we go keep him out for 2 weeks. But the gaffer they talk say make una calm down first. They see they assess the situation. This guy can still play a part of the Brentford match. So we'll just wait. Then at the end of the today, we'll know what's in the conclusion of the assessment. We'll just keep a chill pill. But for me, whether I wait to assessment or no assessment, don't put this guy in so that it doesn't aggravate his muscle injury. Muscle injury we go keep him out for just 2 weeks. Calm down. 2 weeks go finish before North London derby. You get, so just calm down. Play your career and see any. When you go put the guy at 2 weeks, we can turn to 3 months. And then we can cry, oh, had I known, I beg. Hope we no put that kind of thing. Then away from that, the country they ask Arteta about Marquinhos. See the way the guy they play remarkably. So what's be the plans we get for the guy? So Arteta when they talk say Marquinhos is a very nice player. Like the guy they play very well. And once when they bust in brain for where the guy they say the guy doesn't speak English, yet he's able to use like physical gestures, hand gestures to communicate with his teammates, and they are able to understand him, to read his movements. Get they give him ball with the guy they play very well. Say in just say like say next month now. We have 9 games in our calendar. You get next month, that's November. We're in September. Okay, October, that's October. In the month of October, we have 9 games. So back on the talk, say Marquinhos is going to get his chance to play. You get somebody that when the time comes, he must surely play. You can't be using Saka every time. You have to give Marquinhos a time to play on the flank also. So when he comes next month, he's going to play. His chances are going to come very soon. So just keep an eye on that one. Myself, I've been one of the people they clamor, say me then give Marquinhos a chance to express himself, to play the game. So that's all I'm asking for. You get, and also all of myself follow the clamor for the guy. You get, no be every time Saka go to play 2-4-7. Saka played 38 games last season. He started 36 times in the league. You get, that is why the guy don't burn out. This season, the guy not did very consistent with his performances. So we need somebody that will come in and act as a helping hand for Bukayo Saka. Also, for those who never know, Arteta and win the manager of the month of August. They won it, and Babana Komasakon dedicates that winning to the players. So if not for the players, if you win this thing, dedicate them to the staff, the people they work with them. So themselves, they follow the ginger the boys. They try to bring out the huge potential in them. At the same time, because they dedicate the award to the fans, you get people like us. So we say now would they make the things they go viral. Now would they ginger the boys. Now would they clap for them. They play. Now would be the 12th man in the Emirates Stadium. They play without the fans, everywhere go down, but now we ginger them, even when they lose, ginger them, they equalize, when they score back. So we don't dedicate this award to everybody and say it is a sign that we are doing the right thing again, because for us to win our first 5 matches back, easy. We win our back to back. Don't be beans. If not beans, people at Manchester United or Man City or Chelsea, they for run do them or Spurs, they don't fit do them, you get. So everybody know their guy. Alright, because they ask Arteta about where we did for the table. You get, so Babaka the talk say that place we did for the table, it gives we the fans and the players that emotional belief. You get, so we feel do them. You get, so as we did there, it shows we are doing something very good. And say when you did now, they look yourself for table, we let you know say, oh we are doing something good. We get that belief, we can do it. That is why most people talk say we can win the league, because they don't get that belief. Say, if you do them, if let's not do them in the past, why ask that no go fit do am? But life no be like that. When I just calm down, you get. Let's take it a step at a time, a game after game. That's what it go be. Then you get where you go reach. That maybe like week 21 or week 20 something. That time we call it. They really look at who they for the lead. You get. That time we call it get the shape. You get. Because they understand where everybody go finish. Now it's still fine. I don't play 6 games out of 38 games. So you have like 32 games left. So no, they project. That's why I don't want to talk too much. You get, man, just chill. Don't reach that kind of week 20 something. I'll call it get a semblance of what is going to happen. On my familiar settings, I want to ask Kevin Campbell about Marquinhos. See, I didn't see this Marquinhos, this Arsenal player. So back on the talk, the guy brings electricity into the game, and this guy is going to be a good deputy for Bukayo Saka, because in the past people they talk say Marquinhos na coping go replace and a Benjamin member, the guy knows very very good this and that. Get or me from day one, I don't get super belief for the guy because I know where them buy him from. Playing in the first 11 of Sao Paulo in Brazil, no be beans. Get that's why they went to bring this guy. Forget the price. So pay maybe 3.5 million pounds for your head. Forget the price, not the price. It will be judged. If not by price, people are supposed to bust net up and down. People was bought for 72 million pounds. So you can't compare that guy and Pepe. So now you don't see the impact of Marquinhos to get. First match, Europa League, Baba don't bust net, give assist. The guy crossing a man, the guy get vision, the seer. So these are the attributes. So they make me look the guy. They talk say I support what Kevin Campbell. They talk say it's going to be a very very good cover for Bukayo Saka moving forward. Maybe now the guy be the mystery winger when they talk say they define self. Who knows? Ben White self don't come outside from media set. They talk about Mikel Arteta. So Baba can they talk say it is exciting working with Mikel Arteta. Like if you work with Mikel Arteta, you know be everything you would expect. Since I come like a surprise, like if they go training now, you know if you know what thing will happen. You get if you be say if you just come training with us, okay, we are doing meetings today. Like you know if you know beforehand, say okay, see the training regimen. What we go do today. You know if you know. If you just come now, Baba go do one surprise, shock everybody. If you just come, just carry everybody go outside, go jog. Feel like different things. Like everything with Arteta comes with a surprise, and the guy they read game, sabi study game. Baba fit tell you something about the dress room, say like this, the opponent will come. Like this, what they will do, what they will do, and he went that field of play, and all those things will they materialize. Will they see him for your front, koro. That's why I love Mikel Arteta. And Granit Xhaka said don't reiterate the same thing. Say with Arteta, the guy will study game, die. The guy is a technician. Just like Pep Guardiola, say you go display, let you know say like this, and if you enter match, you go see that when talk, and that's how you go be. At the same time, Arteta self come outside, come dey advise Ben White, say this why we say no select you, fine and good. Now the coach know why no select you, but all you have to do now is to prove him wrong. Let him know say him do mistake for not selecting you by performing for Arsenal, because Arteta dey of the belief say somebody of the versatility of Ben White supposed to be selected, because you never can tell. A centre back that can give you a right back vibe. Supposed to select that kind of person. Say the best way White will do now to make sure say him perform at the highest level for Arsenal, so that Gareth Southgate will scamp him, come pick him, because those who them pick now no be the final World Cup list with that, so they can still pick other players in the future. So now when they want to pick the final World Cup list, they will watch and say, this guy, his versatility. Why would you be picking a Maguire and be dropping a Ben White that is very very versatile? Like it's a no-brainer to me. Come on. On my monitoring spirit, where they call Daily Express, don't come outside and let us know. See the match where Arsenal won't play, the North London derby, where they're supposed to play on October 1st. That match, they don't the reason I'm saying they go postpone them. And why they talk say if it will be postponed, they say it gets strike action. The railway workers, they do strike over their pay. Their pay they too small, just like our ASU strike what they do for here. Say their pay is they too small, so they want to do strike between October 1 to October 5. So the reason say if they go on strike, how are people going to enter rails that will take them to the stadium to go and watch the matches? So it will affect logistics. They are saying that Arsenal match in North London derby between our noisy neighbours Tottenham Hotspur, they are going to postpone that match. So I never really know whether the strike will take place. The strike would have taken place in September, but because of the death of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, so the strike no can take place out of respect to get. So now they propose saying October 1 to October 5, and that's same they will go play. I think Chelsea are playing against Crystal Palace, so it's going to affect a lot of logistics. How are fans going to end up in the stadium? You get. These are many issues what they talk about. I never know where I go hold. Maybe the government will intervene before then. We can't pay the rail workers their money. I never know, because it is an industrial action that has been set in motion already. So anyhow, if there's an update to this industrial strike, whether I go hold, whether I no go hold, I will let you know. And if you don't watch yesterday, you should check the top left corner of the screen. Go see the thumbnail. Click on so that you get all Arsenal updates as it drop all over the world. So CHUKS signing out. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. That game out.